Hey everybody, it's Ippo bringing you a let's play of this amazing game called Hajime no Ippo's Road to Glory. And if you want to find out how this game works, you have to enable this option right here. It's called enable fast CD DVD, a fastest access, less loading times. For the longest time I just couldn't get this game to work, but thankfully someone from GitHub gave me that fix to try it out. Now it works perfectly. I played this game, the first time I played this game, I rented it on Blockbuster, and I didn't know nothing about these characters, and I didn't know nothing about these characters and until much later. But I remember this game very fondly, and I enjoyed it when I was younger. Even though the game kind of lacked a story, it has a story, but it just lacks detail. Like it lacks a lot of it just doesn't fill in those gaps that you get in the anime or manga. But I discovered the anime at a much later time, and I enjoyed it. It was a great experience for me to watch that, and I fell in love with the character. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take Ippo all the way to Dade, and that's gonna be the first video. And so this is like my 5th, 6th, 7th time beating this game. I kept excuse me, I kept trying to beat it, but every time something always happens. Like I get I just beat it recently, but then but I beat it without commentary, and to me I think you have to add commentary. There's no point in doing a let's play without some commentary, because you have to add something. You have to have the way I believe is that unless it has something new to offer, which the only new thing is your own voice, then there's no point watching someone play a game. You might as well play it, you know. So I have to say something at least. Okay, here I'm gonna switch technique, and here is gonna be my special. Here it's gonna be sway, and that's it. So this game, it does a couple of things right, and it does a couple of things wrong. What it does right is the fact that you have to reposition yourself every time your opponent moves. You have to reposition to hit your opponent. So that's something that this game does that like no other game does. Like it's something that it's something that's in real fighting. You're constantly adjusting your position to your opponent's position. And in modern fighting games, whatever it be like a Street Fighter or whatever, it kind of does it automatically. Not a Street Fighter, like Tekken. In Tekken, you automatically adjust to your opponent. In Fight Night, you automatically adjust to your opponent. And in this game, if he's still attacking and I go to the right, he's going to be he's gonna be out of position to hit me. So I'm gonna be in position to hit him. So that's the great thing about this game. Another thing about this game, oops, it's like beating me up.
Stop.
Another thing is the body shots are really strong in this game. They're really strong, and the computer doesn't really know how to counter a fighter that does nothing but body shots. And so
Round 2. Box.
another bad thing about this game, it doesn't let you block automatically, and I really hate the fact that the blocking is done for you. Like, I don't like that one bit. I like blocking myself. I don't like the computer to block for me, and that's just so like they just never block at all. Like, it's just weird. Like, they do and they don't. Like, it's just so, they never block, and the only thing you can do is sway. That's the only really thing you can do to dodge these punches. Another thing.
1, 2.
Another thing is
5, 6.
when you attack the body, and this is kind of bad. When you attack the body, the legs do slow down, which is cool. But what happens is that hand speed doesn't slow down. And are you trying to tell me, like, if I attack someone's body for like 10 straight rounds, his hand speed is not going to be affected by all the body shots I gave him? I don't think so. In real fights, hand speed will go down. It doesn't stay. It cannot stay at that first round speed, you know, that every fighter has. So this game has a lot of flaws, but it's still a fun game. You know, it does a lot of things right. Another thing, I guess, is that it doesn't do too right is combinations. It's not easy to pull off combinations like you can in Fight Night. And I'm just checking my audio. I don't want to make the same mistake I made last time. And so it doesn't, you cannot pull off combinations as easy as Fight Night. And so the story is really bare bones. You know, like, if you play this game today without even knowing anything about Hajime no Ippo, you're gonna be going like, wait, who are these characters? Like, who is this guy that I'm playing, and who are all these other fighters? Like, but if you read the manga or you watch the anime, you'll understand. And a lot of these characters that Ippo fights, they're really important characters of the manga and anime. Now, I used to read the manga a long time ago. I stopped reading it around the Brian Hawk saga. I just completely, after the Brian Hawk saga, I just stopped reading it, and I lost interest because I detest trying to knock this guy out. Hold up. I just detest long mangas. Like, I can't stand them.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I hit him with an uppercut.
Technical knockout. 15.
And so, like I said, I did test long animes. I mean, mangas and animes. Okay, here we go. Watch what he says. Well done. Keep at it. Yatta! I think that's how they say it in Japanese. Now, I'm not gonna be watching every single intro, but this one's important, so I'm gonna watch it because it's the debut match. But I'm gonna skip every single match that's not really I mean the intro. I'm gonna skip it because they're not important. But I'm gonna watch all the important fight intros, like well, you'll see. Another thing about this game, and I know it seems like there's more like negatives than positives, but the jab is really weak in this game. It's not that strong. So what ends up happening most of like when you fight dangerous opponents, their jab is always going to be stronger than your jab, and so and their jab is going to do more damage than your jab. And so you kind of don't want to use the jab very sparingly. Like you want to kind of hit your opponent once and then dodge their incoming their incoming jabs, because they're, like I said, their jabs could knock you out like in no time. So you have to stick to attacking the body. So one strategy you can use when you fight strong opponents is you attack the body, right? And then attack one time in the head. And do this technique. Oops. I'm kind of playing really risky, but right now this guy's not a tough opponent. See, I wish you can block, because these hits wouldn't be hitting me right now. Good thing I got like a granite chin.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box.
Look, they smacking me around.
Stop. Round 2. Box.
Look at that, like he just not blocking at all. Like, it's crazy. He's not supposed to use his face to block the punches.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout. And the winner is Ippo Makanuchi.
Man, I let that guy hit me way too many times in my face. Hopefully, the next fight I'll play a little bit smarter. You can't fight like that. Like in later, this match isn't important. In later, fight like when you fight tougher opponents, you cannot make those kind of mistakes. You can't let them hit you because they'll be able to beat you easily just by they'll just keep jabbing you, and then they'll knock you out. And so try not to get hit. Okay, this guy's moving a lot, so like I said, I don't know if I said this, but this game favors infighting a lot. So there's not much you can do. Trying to take his head off.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop.
Now they made a part 2 of Hajime no Ippo. What's it called? Is it called Dynamite Glove 2 or? But it's called Hajime no Ippo 2 for the PlayStation 2. Man, that game is so amazing. The career mode is out of this world. You'll never ever see a career mode like that made by EA or anybody. It's way too detailed. Way too detailed for anybody to care nowadays to make something like that. I mean, it is probably the most realistic boxing game ever made. It just looks so. It looks so. It's so. I'll just give you a couple of details. So there's a story mode. Just like in this game, there's a story mode, but then there's a career mode. And in the career mode, you can create a fighter from any part of the world, any part, it doesn't matter. And you can make your fighter as tall as you want, as short as you want. You can give them any special technique from. You can give them any special technique that any of the anime manga characters had. You can fight at any weight class as long as you make weight. So let me tell you the beginning. In the beginning, you're a rookie, and this is so amazing. So you can pick what your fighter's age is gonna be. So what I usually did was I picked the youngest age possible. I don't remember exactly what age that is. I think it was 13 years old or younger. I'm not sure. I haven't played it. But I started him really young, and I trained him for 10 years straight. 10 years straight without fighting. I mean, not fight, but 10 years with training. I had a special training regimen, a special diet, and special sparring. And after those 10 years, I turned pro. I would turn pro usually, and I usually stick to the heavyweight class just because cutting weight wasn't a problem for heavyweights. They didn't have to worry about it, and so you constantly had to worry about your weight, and you couldn't miss weight. Just like in real life, you cannot miss weight, or they'll give you a warning, and I think they will cut off the fight if you miss weight. But what's amazing about the game is you can move up and down in weight. Like in real fighting, you can challenge the division. As long as you go through the division, you can get to the champion and grab his belt. I don't know. I don't know if you can win every belt. I kind of forgot, but I think it's almost impossible just because of the weight. The fact that you're required to maintain a certain weight. But I like the fact that you can just go to different divisions. Like after you clean one division, you can move on to the next one, and then clean that division out, and you can defend your belt a couple of times. Then you clean that division out, and then move on to the next division, a different weight class. So it's just like you just don't see stuff like that in UFC or Fight Night. Like once you're in one division, you cannot move to another one. And of course, the game had like a diet of food, so you had to feed your fighter like certain things that maintains his weight, and it was really complicated. You can actually also see muscle development. That's how crazy the game is. There's actual muscle development. I mean, that's how complicated the career mode was. Which is another cool thing about the game too, was that you can have the anime characters. You can go in the anime characters world. You can base the career mode off the anime characters world, or you can base it off of I guess like a random generated world where they didn't exist. You can also go to Ippo's gym and train there, and have that guy, the dude coach you, which I found amazing. So you can actually fight the characters in career mode, but the problem is that a lot of times they will get their butt whooped by newer opponents. So they didn't stay champion or anything like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean, Hajime no Ippo 2 is probably mechanical wise, it wasn't the best boxing game, but like what it had, like the content of the career mode and the story mode was pretty interesting. It gave you more detail. And the final fight in Hajime no Ippo 2 is against Martinez versus Dade, and that fight is no joke. That dude hits like a freight train. I mean, his punches hurt like bad. Like you just one punch hit you, like one of his punches just hurts, like it hurts like hell just to be hit by any of his punches. So you had to play really smart. It's almost impossible to beat him the first time. That's how hard he was. I don't know if I can beat him right. Like if one day I'm gonna do a let's play of that game, and maybe someday I'll do a career mode, a let's play of the career mode. even though I forgot everything about how to maintain the weight and the diet and everything. And since the game is in Japanese, it's kind of hard.
125.5 pounds from Ataka Gym. Please welcome Kenta Kobashi and his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Round one.
All right, let's do this.
Box.
So as of right now, they haven't made a boxing game, and I think they're gonna make one. And they're probably I'm almost sure that they're gonna make one in for the PS5. So.
Box.
See, I'm gonna do my 3-punch combination, and it's really hard to do in this game. It's a straight jab, right hook, and a left uppercut. It's a very common combination in boxing, and it's a very good one. But the problem in this game is he just doesn't throw them fast enough. Where in Fight Night, it's very easy to throw this combination. It's not hard.
Stop. Round 2. Box.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
7, 8.
That looked like it hurt.
Technical knockout. And the winner is Ippo Makanuchi.
Alright, let's do this. He has a special move called a shotgun, which is kind of funny, but it you can't let it hit you because it hurts. It hurts real bad. It's like he hits you with one punch, but it's like a shotgun. Like a shotgun has pellets on inside of the bullets, and so there you see, he just did it. Another cool thing about this game that I find interesting is that you can hit the heart. If you do like a perfect, if you hit the chest perfectly, you can stop their heart from beating, which is kind of cool. Like if you time it perfect, I only did it twice in this game. I stopped my opponent's heart for a little while, and it's kind of cool to see.
Stop. Round 2. Box.
His legs have slowed down considerably, but his hand speed is still the same. Oh, that had to hurt. I just hit him with a bunch of my specials. See, his hand speed is still very fast. His legs are slow, but his hand speed is just super fast still. That's one thing that this game didn't just do right. Like, your hand speed shouldn't be that fast after I hit you like 100 times in your stomach.
Technical knockout. And the winner is Ippo.
That was a fine knockout. Okay, we're gonna watch this intro. I really wish they would have kept making the Hajime no Ippo boxing games. I think they were onto something, you know?
Final featherweight title match to be contested over 6 rounds. Firstly, fighting out of that red corner, weighing in at 126 pounds. From the Toho Gym, welcome, Ryo Mashiba. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 124 pounds. From the Kamagawa Gym, welcome, Ippo Makanuchi. Round 1. Box.
Okay, this guy is dangerous, so you don't wanna try to out jab this guy, that's for sure. You wanna keep attacking the body. And if you wanna attack the face, just do it one time. Just do it one time and try to do it when he starts attacking you. And then do it. Oh man, look at this. This just hit me. Keep attacking the body. His right, hold on, let me try that. His right hand is really strong. Like, he can knock you out in a couple of hits. He has this special move. I think it's a special move where he uses all his power on it, and you gotta be careful when he does that. You'll see it come out because it's very obvious that he's trying to knock you out with it. He tries to keep you away with the flicker jab, and then he tries to knock you out with the right. Oh, there, he just used it. I had a boxer in the career mode in Hajime no Ippo 2, kind of I based it off him and Mashiba. and I pretty much knocked everybody out in the heavyweight division.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I defended my belt, I think, like 10 times. And eventually I got knocked out. I got knocked out a couple of times. And I had to, I think that kind of told me it was time to retire. I pretty much did everything, you know, in terms of like legacy and all that stuff.
Technical knockout. And the winner is Ippo.
And I even gave my fighter was like 7 feet tall, big. He was fat, like he was like almost like 300 pounds, 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, and his special was the flicker jab, and I knocked pretty much everybody out. But he was strong. He was like a strong fat guy, and I pretty much knocked everybody out. I used to have the video on I think it was on Google, when Google had like a Google had their own kind of like, back when Google used to have their own streaming services. I don't know if it was a stream, it was something. I remember Google had like their own little, it was like a, I think it was like a streaming service that you can use. It's kind of long gone now because when Google kind of replaced that streaming service they had, but it was uploaded there, and but now it's gone though. Okay, this is a pretty big fight. It's not that hard, but you have to be cautious.
Championship final. Featherweight title match to be contested over 6 rounds. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 124 pounds, from the Kamagawa Gym, welcome Ippo Macanucci. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 125.5 pounds, from the Naniwa Kento Kai, welcome Takashi Sendo. Round 1. Box.
Oh man, he knocked me down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's all right.
6, 7, 8. Box. Stop.
I don't know. I think he's like, I'm like a punch bag.
Round 2. Box.
I didn't want to take too many risks, so I have to play it smart now. Oh, that was perfect.
Technical
That was
knockout.
perfect.
And the winner is Ippo.
I think my special hit him like right in the jaw. Is usually a body special, but I think I think I have to see the replay. This guy's annoying. This guy's very annoying. So you have to start doing these little body shots so you can slow him down. Try not to trade jabs with him because his jab is a lot better. And if you want to hit him with a jab, just hit him one time. That's it. One time and go back to the body. Those hurt a lot. So it's just, the problem is, like I said, the computer doesn't know how to counter it. I don't even think there's a way really, other than the back up. Oops, I made a mistake. Now, if the footwork was a lot faster in this game, it would be possible to fight from the outside. But the footwork in this game is really slow. Even with the best, when you start fighting some of these stronger guys, when they move, it's still really slow. That's something that, in my opinion, a lot of fighting games do wrong. It's just the footwork is never fast enough. It needs to be a little bit faster. It's always, it seems like they're just dragging the floor with them. Oh, that was a nice combination from him. So lucky.
Round 3. Box.
Look at that, he could barely move. But like I said, the hand speed is still dangerous. Oh, and I hit him. I hit him while he was going down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout. And the winner,
Still,
Ippo.
I'm still undefeated. Okay, another annoying guy right here. Really annoying.
Round one.
He likes to move around a lot, and if you try to throw jabs at him, he's gonna dodge them all. So what you gotta do, hit him one time, hit him a couple of times in the body, not too many times, but just a couple of times, and by the second, third round, he's gonna be really slow. Really annoying. Like, he knows how to position himself really good.
Stop. Two. Box.
Oh, I did it perfectly. I did the hard shot. Now, you know what? I don't know if that's the hard shot or if I hit him in his jaw and it stunned him. But I believe it's the hard shot that Dade, like if you aim the heart perfectly, you can stun him. Or is it the fact that or is it the fact that if you hit him in the chin? But I think it's the hard shot from the anime. Now in real life that's almost impossible to do. But if you hit someone in the chin, you can stun them. Look at that, it's his ponytail.
Stop. Round three. Box. Knockout. And the winner is Ippo.
That was a challenging fight. Like those are those are the opponents I hate the most. Is the ones that just keep on just dodging everything. He's like really annoying. Okay, this is probably one of the harder fights in the game right here. So this is like one of the harder fights in the game. Vorg has a lot of power in his hands. He has a lot of willpower. So the smart thing to do is to get him out, to beat him as soon as possible. And sometimes I can do it. Sometimes I can beat him really fast. Sometimes it takes me like all the rounds. You don't want to get hit by anything he throws at you. So I'm not going to play risky. He's really dangerous opponent, like super dangerous. If he knocks you down one time, you have to start playing super cautiously. So try not to let this guy hit you at all in the face. His hands are just as strong as mine, if not stronger. Especially his jabs. I mean, his jabs are way better than mine. So I can't play risky. Okay, I can't even use my special. Oh. I'm in big trouble already. In big trouble.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, just because I knocked him down doesn't mean he's out. Like, he's still super dangerous. I have to knock him out as soon as possible. And I don't know if I can do that. Look at that. He just... One of his punches just sends me flying back. My controller's like vibrating like crazy.
Round 2. Box.
I just wanted to throw that grizzly punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box.
It's gonna be hard to knock him out because his willpower is super strong. It's really high.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box.
Look at that. If I stop attacking his body, I did it.
Technical knockout.
If I stop attacking his body, as soon as I pop my head up, he starts doing a bunch of combinations in my face. And but luckily, I fought him enough times to know not not to exchange jabs with him because he's too dangerous. Okay, this is the final, the real deal here for all the marbles. This is the real deal. Unlucky for him, I got cement blocks in my hands. I got cement blocks for fists, so I'm not worried about it. Now,
to be contested over 10 rounds. Firstly fighting out of that red corner, weighing in at 125 3/4 pounds. The Japanese featherweight champion from the Nakai Dai Gym. Welcome, Iji Date. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, 4 1/4 pounds. The Japanese featherweight ranked #1, the challenger from the Kamigawa Gym. Welcome, Ippo Makanuchi. Round 1. Box.
Borg was a harder fighter, so this fight isn't too hard. Same deal, you know, attack the body. Try not to attack the head too much because Dade's jab is also better than your jab, so you don't want to mess around with him. Smacking me around. It's gonna be a big mistake. No one does that to me. Okay, I think I won that round by points.
Round 2. Box.
Corkscrew. He just tried to do that corkscrew on me. I think that move should be illegal. He shouldn't be allowed to do that, because if you stop someone's heart, that's really messed up. That's like you want to kill them, basically. I never understood why they gave him that move. I mean, it seemed like such a illegal move. Imagine if a fighter today can stop your heart at will. That would be banned pretty much.
three. Box.
You got me there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box. Stop. Round 4. Box.
God, man, I hate this about this game is that the hand speed is not affected when their legs are starting to slow down. The hand speed should be affected. Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box. Stop. Round 5. Box.
alright. He should be going down soon. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box.
I want to do some combinations, but man, he's not letting me do. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing, pretty much. Like, if I pop my head up, he's gonna knock me out. That's how dangerous he is. He looks depressed, man. They made him they made him look depressed in this game.
Round 6. Box.
It's like he don't even want to be in there. Man, that hurts. Oh wow.
1, 2, 3.
All right,
4.
it's over.
6.
New
7.
world champ. Well, not world champion. I don't know what
And
this is like a step towards the world championship. That was a good fight, Mapinokachi. Stop bowing all the time. You are the champion. Be proud of yourself. Now, show your gratitude for the audience support. Arigatou gozaimasu. Well, guys, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching me fight in this amazing game from my childhood. Definitely check out the anime and the manga based off this video game. Worth reading. And it's very it's inspirational. This is so cool. Like, it shows you like all the people you beat, and it's showing you like the final fight with Dade. That's pretty cool. So it was for the featherweight Japan Championship. Thank you for watching.